Here's a game I tryharded so hard in because I thought it was ranked. But it being ranked didn't really make much sense considering this Karma was somewhere in Platinum, and so was this Callista. So, here we go with Tank Gwen once again. One of the other replays was also ranked. I don't know if I mentioned that one in that one, but... Oh, I say that. This one wasn't ranked. It's just a normal. I was so sure, though, that I queued up for ranks. So we have this this Karma top. Range top laners do not give Gwen a good time. Despite the W has a very long cooldown, and most ranged abilities don't, and ranged auto attacks certainly don't either. However, this is about as eventful as a Kassadin lane, so all I can really say is occasionally go for Q pokes or trades. You get a little health back if you're hitting with the center, and auto attacks as well. There's also a thunderstorm right now, so you might hear some of that in the background maybe. And other than that, it's just kind of using E for some CS here. Yuumi's going to miss his Q, and he does hit the second one, so we're going to go give her a little bit of a chase. And popping a ghost and forcing her towards the tower, she is going to go down. Things like Ghost. Luckily, Ghost has a very low cooldown, so it's okay to just use it for something like that. Flashing for a kill, I feel much worse about these days, but honestly, I can't remember the last time I took Flash. Okay, so first item, we've got Ruby Crystal and Boots. Boots is important, of course, to dodge Karma's Qs and to keep distance with her, to catch up with her, because her entire game plan is to be annoying and then kite you when you get very angry. Of course, priorities under W are actually going to be to farm first, and then it's going to be to dodge like mantra abilities, particularly her Q, and then of course for armor and magic resist in dire situations, which is going to happen a lot, especially if you get caught off guard. Or she lands she lands her W tether, and I try to get away, but she's going to be able to land it fully and then get a Q and E herself to force a one trade. Karma is a very annoying champ like that these days, especially with the Grasp of the Undying. Anyway, that's about it for the rest of the laning phase. It's just this on repeat. On a CS deficit, so desperate to try and keep some XP going. Now, Yuumi's going to try and get this, but I'm just like, yo, the wave is huge. Probably shouldn't do it. I'm going to focus on getting this cannon here, else he goes away. It does cause her to back off so she doesn't get any free harass while I'm doing this, which would cause me to potentially miss the cannon or miss more minions. That's okay. Step aside, get the red ward out, but she's already backed away. We found her ward, so that's value. That's not too bad. We got a huge wave, and I'm attempting to start slow pushing it forward, so I have a wave to push with. Not really experiencing Gwen versus Karma top. It's not exactly an everyday matchup. I pop a W at a regular Q here, which was not worth it. As you can see, she's going to do some damage here, and in a kind of a desperate bid, I'm going to go ahead and ult as well. That's going to help me push the wave. That's going to help me also not heavily lose a trade here. Crash the wave. Hopefully she misses some of that, and I can close the CS gap a little bit, and then we're going to teleport that so we catch what she pushed back, because Karma can do that very well. Attempt to freeze, but she's going to force her way in here. I'm going to try and get some damage out. You can see she's flashed after I ghosted. She's using her grasp very well here. I've been pushing very forward, and she's ran back to her cannon wave, and that's exactly where she's going to take the fight now. But I am a tank Gwen. I am surviving a little bit, and a Mumu has come around again. What a Chad jungler. I'm going to leave things to him so I don't have to miss my wave, because I also cannot chase any further. He goes after them. We saw Kane on the minimap just now, but luckily this was allowing me to get this cannon wave and also push her back. This Karma doesn't have teleport just yet, so we're going to go for one plate and back, leaving the minions there to help push it back and reset. 8 CS down now. Now we've got our Mercury Dread, very important in this kind of matchup. You'll see all sorts of top laners do that, so whether they're Juggernauts, tanks, whatever. We're a tank Gwen in this game, so we're going to do that too. I mean, we're going to go for this Karma. I try and bide my time and look like I'm freezing for a bit, but I still go a bit too early and end up having to ult to make sure the engage goes well. Now, this was slightly stupid. I turned to back off so I don't miss any more minions than I already did. But we did lower her health, so it's not too bad. Even if she'll recover it with Grasp. Little EW, a bit cheeky, trying to get the trade there. And of course, if you let her get her Grasp stacks, her 2 Grasp stacks in a combo, her Corrupting Parts, she's just going to win trades. It's a little sad. We don't actually have much in terms of sustain outside of our pots and Torrent Shield. So we just have this big health pool that she's able to slowly whittle down. And she's got like a Pammy Cinder as well. So neither of us can all in each other. And it's just absolutely wet noodle fight that she will win in the long run through the power of ranged top laners and kiting. The CS gap is beginning to widen again, and we're just going to end up having to let her kind of push this tower to get tower plates and stuff like that. I went ahead and wanted to back because I'm low mana, but decided to stay a little longer so I don't fall too far behind, and I'm going to use this cannon wave to recall. Because I don't have teleport, I'm going to inevitably miss more stuff, and of course Karma has very nice base damage. She's going to go ahead and push the wave, make me miss the cannon wave completely, putting her ahead once again. But luckily, at least I'm not like losing my entire tower. Enemy team takes the first dragon. Now she comes up real close. Now I don't have my item yet, so that's where her CS advantage is coming in. He also hasn't bought tier 2. Ziggs just come in though, and that's what we were hoping for. I get close, but the Q's just about miss. Ziggs is going to try this. Now this is crazy. Amumi's going to go for it. We have free top, and we're going to kill Karma, which is very nice. We've got the Demolish and the Ziggs, so that's going to take this as well. And I am going to greedily push this forward as well. Before having a bit of a look around. And then recall. We saw Kayn mid. Got the kill on Ziggs. I'm planning this teleport in mid because Kayn did kill Ziggs, but he was on like 1 health. He's already ulted. Gonna take that. Kind of soften that. I don't know how well I soften that, if that's going to land in the middle. Ziggs is going for this. I think he's pinging for an ult, right? Oh, he doesn't have ult. Maybe he wanted to lane swap, who knows? It was unclear. Wait. Oh no, he must have ulted literally just then. Because I pinged that it was ready. Or I, did some weird stuff. Or replays doing weird stuff, who knows? So my lane opponent's now 0-3. We've got the Frostfire, which helps us catch her up. She doesn't have tier 2s. But whether we can actually kill her is hard to say, because we're both very tanky. She has her sustain in W, remember? Mantra W. Lots of things to kind of be wary of. She Mantra Qs the minions, so I hope to get a little bit of a hit on her, and here you go. You see me going for it a little bit late. Do the R to slow her, then get the Q off. You can see we're getting her quite low. She has no tower to run to now. But I have to land another E, and it's going to run out the cooldown. There's the W, the heals, and I have to back off. Here's Kayn, though, trying to be a hero. I'm going to go ahead, hit him hard. He doesn't even try to go for the ultimate. Looks like he didn't have it. And he tries to Q over the wall, but fails. Now, I mean, we did this questionable Herald call, which I was immediately telling him not to do, because that's like the whole team, right? And that's a Fed Ashe with a Bingy. But then it looks like it's winnable, so I go back in. But then Karma does this nice TP, and I'm just fucked. Could not have predicted she'd be that quick. She's going to tank real hard. Well, Ashe does so much non-negotiable damage. Enemies take the Herald right from us, and we're going for our Abyssal Mask, very appropriate against a tank Karma, lowering her base damage and increasing our damage against her magic resist. Which she's purchased as well, so we've pretty much built the same thing, except she has a tier. Gwen doesn't really do well with tier, so no real need. This does mean I have a Spectre's Count and she does not. It looks like some of those needles missed. Those ones connected, they're just not doing much damage through all that magic resist. We need to get ourselves the Abyssal Mask, and hopefully avoid stuff later, probably. Here you can see she's doing all that tether kiting and stuff, and I'm attempting to keep it going with Conqueror, but it's just not working, so I give up, I back away. And don't entertain the idea of giving Ashe a pentakill. Unless she's willing, of course, to come into our Nexus turrets. Now, it's not looking good. 19 to 22. I told you, I thought this was a ranked game, so we're tryharding. Here we can see Karma again. We're going to go ahead and give it another shot. Throw out the ult. Remember, we have Ultimate Hunter. We don't have many stacks on it. So it's pretty much all of our kills are on Karma. There's one on Kayn as well. There might have been some assists from the earlier scrap, but why don't we just look? We actually have 3 out of 5, so our ults are pretty low cooldown compared to most ults. And it's a very useful ability for Gwen, keeping people slowed, keeping people down, so you can land your Qs and catch up with E. Very, very important. Here comes a Rift Herald. Rift Heralds are always the bane of top lane. You're just chilling and then someone just decides to throw this out. It's very irritating. Attempt to pick it out, but then it decides to turn around instead of getting backstabbed. Trying to get some hits on Karma, but it's just not going to work, and this is why it's a very annoying kind of play. So I'm just going to back, get my Abyssal Mask so I can increase my damage output. And we're going straight for her, but she's going to flash, and apparently I missed my E there, it looked like. Mimi does land some nice Qs through the walls, and that's going to bring her down. Finally, we're Reducing her magic resist with Abyssal is also going to increase our magic damage from Amumu and also Ziggs as well, so that's very useful. Our Callisto was doing very well, but as you can see, they now have 6 deaths. Probably something to do with either Kayn, who has 10 kills, or Yuumi being an abomination. Okay, bought a book, so it's our first real shred of AP, and we've got our... we're going into voice F already, because this tank karma is really getting annoying. Haven't actually explained tank Gwen at all this time, so essentially all the AP champions are running around with Sunfire Cape, right? And then they buy Demonic Embrace, so it scales with their health. We're doing the same thing, only we don't use Demonic Embrace because Demonic Embrace is max health magic damage. Gwen's entire kit, all of her damage does percentage max health damage, so we don't need Demonic. Instead, we go for the Abyssal Mask, which gives us penetration, which increases that magic damage. And it feels weird to buy Magic Pen on Gwen because she has her true damage, but her true damage is only at 50% conversion now, so 50% of that is still magic, and also that doesn't apply to her percentage damage. We called this Baron, or rather I called this Baron and made everyone follow by taking the lead. Ash did scout out, but what can the enemy do with their jungler down? So that's going to give us a Baron. I told you, I thought this was ranked. I'm tryharding. This is actually me tryharding. Now, I felt in pretty decent shape as well, in terms of mental capacity, because right now I have none. I'm telling you, I was supposed to stream today, but I don't even have the capacity to play League, let alone stream it. My god. I really need to play though. I feel like I need to stream, but every time I feel so exhausted. Anyway, that Ashe at the backline is just kicking ass. No pun intended. So I just back off and take these cloaks before I can. It's obvious that the fight's lost. It's obvious we can't get Dragon. So what's the point in trying? It's not Soul, so I don't need to lose my crap over it. You might hear the thunder in the background. Very cool. We just lost the fight. Pathetic fallacy, that's the term. Very sad. Ashe is going for this and taking no risks. I pop a Ghost as well, because we know Yuumi has shenanigans. Okay, Void Staff ready. So our damage against Karma is now relevant. Our damage against anything Kayn would have bought will be relevant. And of course any Wit's Ends, which was a popular item on Ashe as well. Although she's not going for that build, she's going for Kraken Slayer, Blade of the Rune King, which makes more sense in the modern tanky meta we live in. Especially considering my build. From here, by the way, the Void Staff is totally optional. You don't really need it, but it does scale you. I also recommend Sorcerer Boots if you don't need your Tabbies, Smoke Dread, Swiftness. I prefer Sorcerer Boots over Lucids. It took me a while to come to that conclusion, but I tried it once, and going back is weird now. It's even weirder than the reduced cooldowns, because I guess the Q got nerfed. Now, you see how they were all just together there. Oh, Gwen players, enjoy the view of that many people getting caught there. Like, you see so many people in one place with Gwen, and you're just like, oh, like much better than like a Mal fight would feel, because you know they're all about to lose their health. Anyway, Vex is like melee mode. Kayn is being a little sheepish because he's waiting on cooldowns, and Karma is showing us that tank Karma damage, and by that I mean literally nothing. So she doesn't even have Demonic. She's literally doing nothing. She's scaling with shields and stuff, which is still scaling and still respectable, but her damage is nothing. So while Ashe is dead, we have basically free reign of this. You can see I use my W and then use my E for the range out of the W because I kind of mispositioned it and fucked up. Unfortunately, we can't push any further than that. And I tell the team, your Ashe is coming, get the heck out. Don't get Ashe arrowed. So what happens, of course... Oh, it did miss. But Ashe is coming to help them anyway. It looks like all they needed was Kayn because he's fed as fuck. Yo! A storm is brewing. I felt that. Oh, teleport in. Now we're going after this Yuumi Karma, and you can tell that this is going to be like that. You know that's annoying. Like, I just uttered the words Yuumi and Karma, and you got annoyed just hearing that. So I give up on them. Chasing them is pointless. And we're going to make sure we keep on top of our CS, because we really have not been giving it much attention. Whilst we're kind of trying to stay with the team, getting into these team fights to push our advantage against this Karma, kind of. I mean, the team fights are more Karma's position, but I need to be hitting... I need to use that level advantage against their, like, AD carry, against their jungler. who is also, you know, equal level with me now with his 13 kills. So is the Mumu, so it's okay. Kane's going to run away. I can kill Kane, no, absolutely no questions asked. But the other people, they are problematic. So we have this thick Karma. But here's Ashe stepping up way too close. She's going to die. It's probably, you know, spamming medic, calling for the Yuumi. But the Yuumi doesn't care about them anymore. They care about this Karma. Now I back away from the Karma because like there's a Kane somewhere. We got to deal with him. But then it's like team is really hard chasing Karma with the Yuumi. And it's like, come on, man, there's a fucking Drake. Maybe I should have stayed with them in hindsight. Like here, we just destroy Vex. But look how far they're chasing them. If that Karma had a demonic, she'd be doing even more damage. I tried to flank around, but we know that Kane is in the area. Here he is. Fortunately, the lower HP of them, which was actually Karma. I assumed it would be Kane from the amount of AoE that was just dealt. So I'm going to try and do some damage to him here. Nice Zonias from Ziggs here. And I'm going to try and keep Karma away. Ult's launched. I'm rooted. Hit him with a Q. Of course, the Yuumi Karma. The Karma is running out of mana, but the Yuumi is still absolutely tip-top in the mana. And she's going to walk up and grasp Ziggs' life, I guess. Get hit by the Ashe Arrow. I'm still trying to run, but this is a Frostfire Yuumi Karma. There is no escape. My god, that was annoying. And she's got, like, Spirit as well. Man, annoying. So they're going after Baron now. Braun finds it very funny. And they got Dragon too. In any case, I was pretty happy with this ranked game. I felt I did pretty well. We'll see it through to the end, of course, but it's not looking too good for my team. 36-44, we're TPing in. Karma is kind of frontlining, kind of assisted by Ziggs, but look at Ashe frontlining as well. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between Karma and Ashe here sometimes. They both have like a cape and the frosty stuff. And did I say we were losing? I meant we were chasing a stupid cat. Really trying to chase this tank Karma. Like, I am built to destroy you, and I cannot. I've finally got my Oblivion Orb, but oh my god, she is so annoying, even if she's mostly single target with that W. And we're separate, so the Q can't hit us all. I chase her away, but she's going to start winning these fights, man. She is... Look at that health! Let's click on her when she appears again. 5,000! Here's the Yuumi ult. I press EW because I want to start hitting the turret instead. But before long, we're going to have to back. They got the Vex, they got the Ashe, they got the global ults, and she can totally keep us down long enough for those to hit. So I'm trying to ult to slow them, keep them away. But she's going to succeed in killing, chasing and killing Kalista. Because of all those slows, the Ashe Arrow, it seems, as well, with the assist. Bought an Elixir of Iron, we need some tenacity up in here. Thunder! Yo! That's huge. You can probably hear that. But Karma goes too close to the turret, I guess, and I give the cat. Ziggs finally satisfied with Karma dying. There's a Kane top, but we were going to leave that to Kalista, but the enemies appear to defend mid, so then we go looking for him. Naturally, my blue buff is very attractive, so we're just going to leave that. We can't chase a blue Kane through that many walls anyway. Try to give this blue buff, but no one wants it, so it's like Ziggs takes it. I was giving it to a Mumu, but the Mumu was giving it to Ziggs. It's kind of weird. I don't know why I'm giving it anyway. I'm not the jungler. Anyway, here's Karma going very forward. Absolute Chad Braun was going to tank it, but Ziggs is going to stand parallel. And we see Ashe isolated with no Yuumi, so I'm going to go ahead and take her out. She's still their main damage. You know, no matter what. She's thick. I get another snip off here. And that GA gave her so much healing, and now that her freaking Wit's End is coming into play here with that Bleed-Ridden King against my tank stats. I don't have armor. I only have my base armor. So that absolutely hurt. Now this tank Karma is still so high, and she's just absolutely shredding people down slowly but surely. Still no Demonic Embrace, and she has no plan of getting a Demonic Embrace. Just this base damage with the Yuumi is going to do it eventually, slowly taking him down. It's terrifying to watch. It's so boring. This is a normal game, remember. I thought it was ranked. Maybe they thought the same. Here they go, going after them again. But all we've got really there is a Liandry's. No Void Staff for Ziggs yet. as you can see, she has a force of nature and a spirit and Merc Dreads. So it's like, come on, she ain't dying. That and the Yuumi pocket. The Yuumi pocket was hella annoying. Probably should have went on Ashe though. You can see she's still proxying that karma. Like, come on, Ashe could have definitely could have needed a bit more. But yeah, as you can see, we're getting closer and closer to our Nexus. Someone there is getting caught. Apparently it's Kane. That could have been anyone. I thought it was Zoe for half a second. Oh, look at that. The old AoE. Someone called Lollysucker is getting hit, but I am being shredded down. I can't tell who's who, to be honest. And that tank karma. Here we go. I'm going to take the inhib down, and they're approaching Nexus now. We've only a Callista to defend. Wave clearing. Ziggs with the ultimate is going to clear the wave. Bam! Knock him aside. Callista very forward there with the Q. You don't actually have to move forward with the Q, by the way. It doesn't make it go longer, I don't think. After Ziggs' ultimate defended the Nexus, it looks like they're going straight for an Elder Dragon to attempt to keep us down. I'm finally up. Level 18 is a very punishing level in terms of death timers. It's like, yeah, they get the Elder. It's fine. Let's just get rid of these waves so they can't push with them. And then at this point, I can't... something's fishy here. Like, how are both teams... Like, we have like one platinum each. Like, what's going on? The Callista and the Karma. That shouldn't be ranked matchmaking. Like, it should be literally impossible. Anyway, Kane comes in, like, I don't know what he's trying to do. He's trying to use that Elder, I guess. So we're going to go ahead, tank. We're going to heal as well with our passive on the ultimate. And I'm backing away to get some healing, but anyway, let's wait. We won the fight. Sure, I'll back. But I'll be right back. Because we can end the game by snipping the Nexus, and I, of course, teleport onto the minion that the tower is focusing. Big old tank Karma does no damage for this, and the cat, in their last moments, is still trying to get on that damn Karma. Oh, Tank Gwen. Well, Tank Magic Pen Gwen. Is it still Tank Gwen? It starts off that way. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. You might have noticed I'm playing Gwen a lot. It's because right now Gwen is actually fun to play for once, which is usually the opposite. Usually I'm playing Fresh Top because Gwen wasn't fun to play. But now Gwen is super fun to play. And Fresh isn't, unfortunately. I still like playing him, but sometimes it's so swingy. And I'm not always in the mood to be like that guy in top lane that's either just sitting there waiting for a team to do good or tryharding so I can get some kind of advantage. Whereas with Gwen, I can just kind of chill and be like, yo, late game's gonna be great no matter what. Fresh has his soul scaling, but if the enemy top lane has picked a Juggernaut, which they all do, and they've roamed to my bot lane or something, it's just nothing you can do. So I lose a lot on my Fresh games, even if I win lane. It's really annoying. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I hope to play some more Fresh in the future, so don't worry. Take care. See you next time.